What is going on YouTube? It's your boy lilmikemikesix, and today I'll be teaching you guys how to use Ermac. Now with Ermac is a very intense character. He's not even intense for the person playing with him, but he's intense for the person he's playing against because he's really hard to block. He's really hard to stop. And he has some moves like this here that can hold you in place for a very long time, making it really easy to do stuff against him. And it's pretty easy to get off, and it's actually a good move to start off with because it's not really that punishable unless it's blocked. And most of the time in Mortal Kombat X, people don't even really block like the first hit. And I mean, it is punishable, but most people don't even block like the first hit. So you can start off with this and you can just kind of combo from there. You can punish people like crazy with it. Or you can go for this move here and just kind of push people back and create a little space so you can get a teleport in or whatever you need to do. He has one of the fastest overheads in the game and one of the best lows, which is that one there. Both of them can be comboed off of. I'll show you guys in a little bit. Well, actually I'll show you now, but he has an overhead here, which you can actually go for a overhead, and then you can lift them up with this here, hold them in place or whatever, and you can combo from there. Or you can go for a low and hold them in place, or you can go for a low teleport, which is you can combo off of that. Overhead, teleport, overhead, and then you can go for the levitate. And if you want some health back and you want to go for a quick overhead and get some health back, you can. Or a low and get some health back, you can. There it goes. Or a low teleport, or whatever you want to do. I mean, he can do pretty much everything just off of his lows and his overheads, and they're not really hard to do. Fast as overhead, it's not really that hard to combo off of. And a really good low, it's not really hard to combo off of as well. So those are some of his basic attacks. But anyways, those are the ones that I use. And then he has a soul charge, which I'll show you guys what these are. And I want you guys to learn all of his basic attacks, all of his combo attacks, all of his special moves, and then all of his variation attacks. Now with Ermac doesn't really have a defensive and offensive variation style. He just has more of a, I guess his defense relies on him being able to levitate, really. That's probably the most of defense he has. So I guess if you're playing against a character who like punishes like grounds and stuff, or like he has a lot of ground attacks or something, Ermac will be pretty good against that. But other than that, I mean, Ermac really, his variation changes are all pretty much, they're not really defensive style moves. They're just kind of fighting style changes overall. But anyways, I like to use the Mystic variation. I kind of feel like the other two variations, like one of them is just basically like moves that you can do in the air, which he already has a lot of moves you can do in the air for this variation. Like you can do the force port from here. You can do the force ball, which is this attack here. You can do that in the air. And also you can hit the ground from the air. So he already has plenty of moves for the air in his other variations as well. So I really don't even use that. And like I said, I'll show you guys this move, which is it's his back punch. You hold back and then press back punch. The first hit, if you just like tap it, and then it'll do 3% damage. If you hold it for a second, it'll do 5, and then if you hold it all the way until it just bursts on its own, it'll do 7. And you can also combo off of this. So there's actually a combo chain for this, which it is this chain right here, the Unstoppable Force, which is hold back and then you press the back punch, and then you do circle and X, which on Xbox it'll be B and A, and then after that it's square and triangle, and for Xbox that'll be X and then Y. So it'll look like this. And if you charge it up, if you charge this attack up and then do it, then you can get more damage. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. See, so you can combo off of them, and I'll just do one hit to show you guys that you can. But and for those of, because some people like say, oh, you can't do a move after that, I might as well just go ahead and do one, just to show people that you can combo off of this. Okay, there it is. See, so you can combo after that, so you can do whatever you want. I was just trying to show people, but I really don't like using that move too much because it's kind of hard to do. It's not hard to do, but if you're trying to charge it up to get the most damage, it's hard to do because you have to kind of time it. But anyways, so here's some of the basic combo attacks, like the relinquish. These are the ones that I like to use. Is the relinquish. Here's another one as well. This one I didn't show anybody, but it's the square, triangle, or Xbox. It's I believe it's like XXY, which is this one here. And the square just knocks them down, but the soul rush, it'll knock them in the air, but it only does 8% damage. And yes, you can combo off of this, but I mean it's kind of pointless because it only does 8% damage. I just do the relinquished, which is 9% damage, and you can also, you don't have to wait to do this part of the combo for this one. You can actually just do it right when you put in the inputs. On the other ones you have to wait, and that's the bad thing about Ermac, is you almost have to wait every time when you want to finish up a combo. You have to, it's all like real time, everything for Ermac. Sorry, that's my little squeaky chair. I need to fix that. But anyways, he has a certain death combo, which I like a lot. It does 11% damage, which is this here. But it knocks them in the air and they fall slowly. They fall slower than they do with the relinquish, because with the relinquish they fall pretty quick. But with certain death they fall a lot slower, and it gives you a little more time to kind of get those inputs in for like a grab to kind of combo off of them. And it just does more damage overall anyways, so that's a pretty good one. It's just harder to pull off. And then he has this force port. If you meter burn, you get a little more damage, and it knocks him in the air, making it easier to combo. Then he has his levitate. Now, some people don't know about this, but if you do the first levitate, it does more damage. But if you do the levitate and meter burn, it gets health back. It regenerates some of your health back for Ermac. So some people don't know that, but that's how you. That's what the plus 50 means. So if you're losing health and you do the levitate and you meter burn, it'll actually give you some of your health back. Then he has the telehold, which is this move that I've been doing all practice lobby so far, that you guys see me doing. And if you meter burn that, then it'll slam them. It does less damage than the normal telehold, which this one, if it drops them, it'll do 8% damage. But the thing is, most of the time it never drops them, so you probably won't get any damage off of this anyways with the 8%, unless you just need 8% damage health and you just want to let them hit the ground. Just to kind of troll them for the last hit. You just want to leave them up there and just kind of play around, just levitate them and then just sit there and duck after that, just to laugh at them while they wait for their health to kind of drop off. That does do a lot of damage. Or if you want to just go for the slam, and then you can actually combo off of that. The slam, which I'll show you. Sorry. And you can actually combo off of that, see? So you can put them right back in the air again. So it just kind of gets a little frustrating because it almost feels like somebody will be spamming this specific move over and over and over. That's what I kind of felt like at first when I first started playing with him, like I was spamming people with it. But it's a pretty good move for Ermac though. Ermac doesn't do a lot of damage, but he definitely is pretty good for being able to do his combos, because they're not hard to pull off. They're pretty easy. So for a really quick combo, well actually I'll show you some of his low moves and stuff. You can actually go for an overhead and then go straight into this specific move. So you can actually combo off of this. You can just go for an overhead and then come right in, and then you can attack him with the relinquished combo. So you go in for an overhead, catch him with this, catch him with the relinquished combo, and then do another telehold after that. So overhead and then the telehold, but meter burn it. And then once they slam to the ground after that, you just go in and you do the relinquish combo, but you only press triangle 2 times. Instead of doing all 3, you just press it twice. just so you don't drop the combo. It works sometimes to do it all the way, but I just like to be more safe than sorry. And then after you get him in the air like that, once you get him in the air, then you just dash forward and then just pop him up like so. Once you pop him up, then you can dash forward if you want and do another relinquish combo, or you can just end the combo right then and there with this here, or you can do a command grab in the air just to make it look nice. And sometimes I just do that just to make a combo look nice or whatever. But so I'll just kind of go like this.
We overwhelmed.
Like that. So that's 25% damage. Like I said before, Ermac is not one of the highest damage comboers in the game. I'm not really pulling off high damage combos with Ermac, and I'm fine with that just because his moves are so easy. Like when people pretty much come up on you, you can just do this all day and just shut them down with combos, because once you grab them with this, you can just dash forward and just you can start comboing from there. So it really doesn't even matter. But so you can go for the overhead, and you can combo from there, or you can go for a low, and you can do this exact same thing. And once you do the low, you just come forward, catch him with this, and then just do a command grab if you want, and it's 23% damage, 2% less than the other one. If you want to do some more intense stuff with it, once you finish and once you actually do the second time where you actually pop them up, then you can actually do a teleport at the end, which I really don't like to do because it's kind of risky, and you might actually drop the combo. I just normally go for the command grab and just settle for the low damage. Or you can do the certain death, which is this here, and then kind of grab them with that. And from there, you can actually, I'll show you. You can grab them with this here, pop them up, and then you can go for 2 hits, and then you can do the command slam. However, whichever order you want to do it in. If you rather risk dropping the combo early or dropping it late, I think the earlier the better, because then they fall slower. So that's just my preference. But anyways, you can go for the certain deck, and then you just pretty much drop them like that, and you can put them like this here. And then after that, what I like to do is I like to actually finish that combo. If I'm not doing a command grab, I like to finish that with the levitate, which is this one here. It does 10% damage like that, or you can choose to take health back, which most of the time if I'm in a battle, I just take health back. Just to kind of annoy people, and it just, I don't know, it just kind of annoys them because they see my health coming back and theirs going away, so it just kind of frustrates people sometimes. But so what that looks like in a full combo, it looks like this. It'll look like this here. So there's 24% damage there, or you can go for 26% like that. Or you can even go for like higher, like way higher damage combos by attempting like more risky stuff, which I never really attempt anything more risky than what I just showed you guys. Just because Ermac has such a fast, like he can pretty much like just destroy people. Like he can just come up to him and just punish him with just being quick overall, just being fast. Just little stuff like that, just little nitpicky stuff that you can just beast people with, because he's so quick. You can just keep tapping somebody over and over with just fast hits. Like, I mean, you can just annoy people with some of his moves. He can just spam you with overheads and lows, and it'll be really hard for people to kind of stop some of it just because of how fast he is. You can just kind of do little annoying stuff like that, and that's half the time what I do. And when somebody does start playing kind of aggressive towards you with Ermac, you can just push him back with this here, and just teleport against him if you want to get up close. And then once you do the teleport, once you do the actual teleport, if you meter burn, it'll push him back a little bit so he won't be punishable. And after the teleport is over, once the teleport is over, if they're blocking, I'll show you guys. Let me see if I can. If they're blocking, Okay, here we go. If they're blocking, see, it'll push them back just a little bit, and it'll kind of stop them from being able to punish you. And right after that, if you decide you want to block, or you can go for an overhead, see how fast that is? It'll pretty much beat everybody every time, just about. The only character who's probably faster than that is Liu Kang. And then there's some characters who have like some really quick just front punches, but most of the time you'll beat everybody else with just about everything with this attack here. And then his low is pretty quick. So once you do a combo with Ermac, you can pretty much just punish somebody with one of his mix-up attacks. But that's all I really have on Ermac so far. I got some more combos with Ermac, but I mean, they're kind of useless. Mostly, all I would say is just really use the low combos and the overhead combos mostly. And then you can just kind of use the teleport as like your defensive way if somebody's throwing something at you. And then you can actually combo off of his teleport, and I'll show you guys, because some people, to show you how you can actually start a combo off with Ermac's teleport. When you're playing against somebody, you can just teleport against them, and then just catch them with this here. So you can actually just kind of punish them with the teleport. So you can even do it like this if you wanted to, like that. So you can go for an overhead and teleport, catch them with this, punch them 2 times, and however you want to do it. However you want to do it, it's all up to you guys. Catch them with it. You can even just throw an uppercut. That's 25% right there. It'll save you time from having to do that whole combo that I showed you guys earlier. You really don't even have to use much meter with him. You can just come up and do that if you want it. That's why I say most of the time I don't even really just sit back and try combos with Ermac. Most of the time I'll just do like something really simple like this here, and then just come up and uppercut him or something. That's 25%. Or something like this here. Sorry, wrong one. Just come up and do like an overhead, turn it into a teleport, and then do the slam, pop them up, catch them with this, and then just come up and uppercut them. That's 29%. That's already more damage than what I showed you from the earlier combos. Or you can go for an overhead, teleport, slam, put them back in the air, come up, bounce them, and you can go for the grab. Which I didn't even catch him with the grab because I wasn't quick enough. But you can catch him with that grab. That grab catches everything. I mean, it'll catch him. But or you can go for the levitate, which it'll look like this here. Like that. So that's a 30% right there. If you guys want to go for 30, you can do it like that. So those are some pretty good combos that you can pull off with Ermac. And if you guys want to know exactly how I did that combo, I actually show it to you in pieces, so you'll know. For the 30, you just do the overhead kick here, and then you follow that by the teleport. So you can go for the overhead kick, and you meter burn the teleport. So overhead kick, meter burn, teleport. And you catch him with the telehold, which should look like this. And then you do the telehold again without meter burning. Come up, jump attack him, and then once you do that, then you just do the levitate. And that's all for that combo. That's all you got to do, and that's 30% damage. If you want to, you can jump in to get more damage. So that's a good way to get more damage, which I never really jump in with Ermac because I kind of feel like that's being a little risky with Ermac compared to what you have to be. You don't really have to be that risky with Ermac because he's just so fast. So you can punish characters with Ermac pretty easy. And look at that. That's 20% damage right there just for doing changing up Ermac's style just a little bit. I've done combos like that before, but that's kind of risky. So if you guys can tell, I'm not really much of a risky player. So look at that, 32% damage, just that quick. Ermac's combos are pretty much so easy to pull off. You can actually create your own combos like during match with Ermac as long as you learn how to actually play with him. He's so simple and easy to learn. But best thing to do is pretty much do jump ins, followed by, with the jump in you just want to follow the low attack and then turn it into a combo like that, or a jump in and then overhead, so like that, and then follow that with a combo, so like that. You can meter burn that. See, so you can meter burn that, or you can meter burn this one too. Sorry, wrong button. See, so however you guys want to do it. See, you can actually do the teleport twice with Ermac. I'm not sure how. Let me see something. I'm not sure if his teleport works like Scorpion's teleport. I don't never really, like I said, I don't really play risky with Ermac. But yeah, his teleport really doesn't connect so easily. But I've seen people do double teleports in the combo. But I just don't like to play risky with Ermac. But anyways, if you guys want to really beast people with Ermac, best thing to do is just go for the overheads and then the lows. Low starter combos. And you can just mix up. And you can kind of tell what somebody's going to do just because of how they block when you approach them. Most of the time people are going to block against Ermac because they're afraid of this move here, or because they're afraid of this, because you can just spam that all day. So you can just keep spamming it until they eventually just kind of stop blocking. Stop attacking and start blocking. And once they actually start blocking, and that's when you can just kind of punish them, because you'll be able to see if they're standing up or if they're low. If they're blocking low, then you can just hit them with this, and it's so fast that you can punish them like it's nothing. And if they're ducked down, then you can just catch them with the low. So most of the time, just spam with this, or spam with this here, which is probably better just to spam with this because it's less punishable than this one. Because this one here, he takes that little time to kind of hold up his arm and everything. And I'll kind of show you guys the frames and stuff like that so you can see what I mean by that. Which, here it is here. As you guys can see, the telehang, there's the frames, the recovery. It takes 66 frames to recover from that one, and only 36 for the telechoke. So I like to use the telechoke a lot more, which is just this. So it's harder to punish if somebody's rushing in, and it has more range too. You see the distance on that one compared to this one. It's a little further with this one. It might be about the same range, I guess. They can be about the same range. But I don't know. This one just is safer. It's safer. So me, I'm a safer player. I like to use this one just to kind of punish people and keep them, make them start blocking. Once they start blocking, then that's when you can start punishing them with combos with Ermac. So, and also you can also just kind of spam the teleport with Ermac as well. And his teleport isn't as punishable as Scorpion's, but it is punishable. But it's not as punishable as Scorpion's is. So you can kind of spam the teleport. You can spam the telechoke. And once you spam those, then people will start blocking. And after they start blocking, you can start just punishing them with lows and overheads. And they won't even see it coming just because of how fast it is. Online, like, somebody doesn't even have the react time because it'll already hit them. Like even if they see it and they stand up, like they take their finger off the button, even if they see it in time online, it won't register fast enough for you to be able to stop that. So the overhead will be quick enough to catch them off, and you can actually just combo them with it. So I want you guys to go and practice with Ermac, try him out. If you guys think this tutorial was helpful, if you already were playing with Ermac and you didn't know about this overhead here or this low here, or if you just didn't use it at all, just try it out. Let me know how your success goes with that, with this low as well. Which, if you don't remember, the low is back and front kick, and the overhead is forward and back kick. So try that out. Let me know of your success. I want to thank you guys for watching, checking out my videos. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you really found this really helpful, don't be afraid to share this on your channel or whatever, and share it on Twitter, Facebook, or whatever you need. Share it to your friends. If you know somebody who's struggling with Mortal Kombat, just kind of refer them to this video. Don't be kind of ashamed or anything to let them know that you saw somebody who pretty much has like some good tips that can actually help people get better. Because I see a lot of players who don't really know anything about lows or high mix-ups. A lot of people really just kind of throw like combos, and I just block them all like this. I don't even have to duck against some players because they just never throw any highs or lows or anything. And I mean, I've seen a lot of players who have really good potential to do really good combos, but they just can't get them off because they don't know how. But I want to thank you guys for watching, checking out my videos. I can't say that enough. Make sure you hit this video a like button, and thank you guys for watching, checking out my videos, and peace.